Shit. Niggas on that revolution.
Boom, bitch, boom. Boom, bitch, boom. And shouts out to Captain, man. But yeah, I don't have a real actual way to start off this video, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. Revolution. Revolution is a concept that if you are unaware of, is a systematic of change through the development of people to overthrow, to reinstate a government, to assimilate themselves in creating a more prosperous world for the people, by the people. What does that mean? In simpler terms, it is a way for us to basically assert ourselves into the political scene, to like, you know, just to make things the way we want them to come out the way we envision things, right? On the topic of revolution, right? I just seen this poster, right, on Ashland and Lake, and it had me thinking, like, man, I remember walking with T-Bone here. I'm gonna put up the footage right now.
Shit. Niggas on that revolution.
Yeah, I was with T-Bone that day, but you know, so I was putting a lot of thought into it, and I was telling my boy Tino, well, even though revolution seems like the right answer right now, like it's something that we should start to work towards, it's one of those things where it's like, well, what are you trying to do? What is your purpose? What are you trying to actually start? What, besides, you know, the whole communist shit you have going on here, like, what is it that you're actually trying to do? And that's something I started asking, right? I started really questioning why it is that people start revolutions. So after a little bit of digging, right, revolutions occur with living conditions. When everything is shit, people start a revolution, right? But can we really say we're at that point? Yeah, things are bad. Don't get me wrong. Things could always be worse, though. It's kind of my perspective on life, right? Because, you know, you could be humble and fortunate that you're living in a first world country compared to a third world country where revolution is inevitable, right? It's going to spark off. It's going to do this. It's going to be that. And they're fighting for their lives, nigga. We're fighting for common decency, if I'm being honest. Like, we're fighting. If we start a revolution here, it's like, what's the point? What's the purpose of it? What's the point of it? What are we trying to revolutionize? Is it the idea of revolution that sparks interest in people? Or is it just a way to obtain power and facade? Is that projection? Not at all. Because, you know, power corrupts absolutely. And there's another saying I heard, right? It's not necessarily that power corrupts. It's that power is magnetic. And people who are like psychopaths, narcissistic, or just, you know, or just trying to obtain power for their own selfish needs, for their own views, and for their own idealisms, they will go for it. And that's why power corrupts, right? For the wrong reason, right? Because if you're behind something, good things can be used with bad intent. Is what I'm basically trying to say, right? So, hold on. So what is it about revolution that I even want to talk about? Well, let's talk about revolution, right? Let me tell you what I told my boy Tino, right? Well, I told my boy T-Bone. It is not revolutionary to want to stop a genocide. It is not revolutionary, right, to want everybody to have better mental health care system. It is not revolutionary for people to act with some moral sense. It is not revolutionary to stop rapid drug use. It is not revolutionary to want some decent relationships. It is not revolutionary, right? It is not revolutionary. It is not. And this is something that I actually started noticing, alright? Especially with people online, especially with like the red pill community, the black pill community, with feminism, and with the fat acceptance movement. There's a lot more I can bring out, right? Like the LGBT community too, just finding any reason to be upset at people. Majority of the time it's people blaming other people. You don't see the problem with that? Like, instead of, you know, kind of addressing your own problems and kind of taking a step forward to improve on yourself, to help improve other people, because, you know, it's a cycle. The more you help yourself, the more other people start to pick up on it, the more the same energy you are giving out, people are gonna want to copy that. Well, it's because copy see, copy do, man. Like, you know, what was it? I forgot what the actual word was, like, but imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, because, you know, like, you're trying to be like someone else, man. That's cool. Alright, that's cool. All dope and dope. Especially if you're trying to do it to be a better person. But back to the point that I was telling you, right? Well, specifically what I told my boy Tino is that being online, being on social media, it's an echo chamber, right? You will constantly be surrounded by people who think the same way that you do. So you will constantly be berated with the same type of approval every time. So at a certain point, you as the individual need to really remember, like, hey, maybe I should put myself in the other perspective and start to observe things from the other way, and from the opponent's, from the opposition's perspective. It's like not a lot of people really do that, because they are really close-minded. They're really from personal experience, they're really scared of the truth. They're really scared to admit that they're wrong, right? So it's a lot of things, man. That's just me projecting. It could be a lot more different things, right? It could be just them being ignorant, them knowing and just wanting to push on this idea because it's what they believe in, you know. So it's a whole lot of things, man. It's a whole lot of things. But especially like on this red pill community, like the main reason I stopped watching red pill content is because I'm sick and tired of just niggas shitting on females, my nigga, and other niggas shitting on other niggas without actually giving any actual advice. It's like, man, like, it's like, well, to a certain point, it's like, you see this shit not working, so it's time to start something new. Okay, instead of maybe, you know, just making fun of everyone, maybe we can be more compassionate and remember that we're all human, right? We all make mistakes. Some mistakes are irreversible, but in the end of the day, we're all flesh and blood, my nigga. So it's like, what is it that you're really trying to do? You get me? And it's like, and especially what I was telling my boy Tino, it's like, it's not revolutionary to want to have like a stable relationship with people. Like, no, dude. And I know that's something people are fighting for currently, because we're living in a society and a generation filled with a lot of drug abuse, filled with gluttony, lust, and a lot of polyamory, right? Like, a lot of people just be, you know, alright, next one. Alright, next one. Come back. And it's like, the next one, it's like, bro, all of this shit, and let me tell you, all this shit is self-inflicted. Like, it really is, bro. Like, it's all y'all. And but nobody wants to hear that, you know. Nobody wants to hear, hey, it's not society holding you back, nigga. It's yourself, man. It's you. You are the problem. You, the individual, are the problem. But nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to fucking hear that. You know why? Because it hurts. It sucks. You know, you being the problem means, oh shit, I need to start improving. I need to start changing. I need to start reflecting. I need to start doing this. I need to start doing that. It's like, man. Another thing that I said to my boy, right, to my boy T-Bone, is that the little big T. It's one of those things. It's like, we can only, you know, I forgot what was I talking about. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. I was talking about shit. What was I talking about? Fucking nigga, I forgot. Oh well, let's change the topic. The fuck going on upstairs? Anyways, rapid drug abuse is a problem, right? Especially when we have people making it popular in music. That's always been a thing, man. That's always gonna be a thing. It's not so much that they're making it popular, more that people can relate to it, right? Because rapid drug abuse is a problem in our country. You know, it's a problem everywhere, right? It's not. That's something that isn't gonna stop, because it's always been a problem. You know, people finding ways to run from their feelings, to run from what they're facing in life will always be a thing. But you know, that's why I'm starting to advocate for you being more honest with yourself. It's like, man, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, man. I got sad, right? I popped 2 pills, man, and I just felt like everything was going to hell, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But the next day, man, I had some self-reflection. I was like really thinking about it. It was like, you know, like, damn, I made my mother cry. I made my father feel the type of way. I came home and my brothers looked at me like that. It's like, man, what type of man am I to be doing the same shit I was doing when I was 17, 18, 19 years old? Nigga, I'm 22, bro. Ain't no way I should still be stuck doing the same shit I was doing as a shorty, dog. So that made me really think and self-reflect. It's like, you gotta start putting your best, your foot in, man. You gotta put in more effort to actually be the man that you want to be. Like, 'cause I don't want to be that fucking dumbass that overdoses, right? Nigga, learn from other people's mistakes, bro. R.I.P. to Juice WRLD, my nigga. But you know, it's like, learn from people's mistakes, bro. Don't be so naive to let it happen to you for you to learn from it. You get me? Like you have the hindsight to learn from other people's mistakes, and instead of actually doing it, you kind of wait until it happens to you. That's more self-projection on my part. So don't get it twisted. But it's still going to apply to some of you, right? But hey man, back to the actual communist shit, right? We're actually gonna search it up. I'm gonna go get my phone. I wanna see this torta I was having, dude. Super fucking good, bro. I mean, y'all can't see it properly, but like, dude, super fucking good, bro. It has jalapenos, it has steak, eggs. The fucking bolillo's super soft. The fucking good, dude. What? Oh yeah, I think, nigga, I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. This is your show or my show? Nigga, this is my show, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. If I wanted to, I would get a haircut right now, but I'm not cutting my. If you get that reference, you're a fucking goat. Right, so back to the actual thing, right? So, we're gonna search up your thingy, communistusa.org. So we're gonna search it up, we're gonna see what their cause is about. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, it even has video. Okay, play video.
30 years ago, the capitalist class argued that a new millennia of prosperity and stability was opening up. The Soviet Union had collapsed and the ruling class saw this as the final victory of capitalism, the dawn of a new golden age.
Liberal democracy is really all there is now, and we've seen that now in the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe. Communism was in a sense undermined.
But in just a single generation, everything has changed entirely.
Our generation has known nothing but economic crisis, war, political instability, debt, alienation, and misery.
There was a brief upswing for capitalism from the late 40s to the early 1970s after World War II. But life has gotten harder by truly every metric since that period came to an end.
And that era of capitalist stability is never coming back. This half-century process of decline has now reached a tipping point.
It is self-evident, indisputable, and impossible to ignore that we live in a society in decline. Living standards have worsened for several generations. Meaningful job prospects are more scarce than ever. Meanwhile, the capitalist inability to manage climate change threatens the foundations of human civilization itself. That's why in the last 15 years, we have seen increasing political turmoil and radicalization. The 2008 financial crisis, one of our generation's earliest memories,
All right, I'm gonna go back.
That's why in the last 15 years, we have seen job prospects.
What are you talking about? Nigga, no, that's not the reason people get radicalized. People get radicalized because of extreme people, bro. Alright. The only reason radicalization is even the thing to begin with is the extremists in the groups being the loud minority, pushing their ideas onto people, and people see the loud minority more times than the people who actually are making sense, because they're pushing an agenda. I don't get that. That seems flawed. But let's keep on going to actually get the full video right.
Prospects are more scarce than ever. Meanwhile, the capitalist inability to manage climate change threatens the foundations of human civilization itself.
To change climate, whatever. Okay.
Why in the last 15 years, we have seen increasing political turmoil and radicalization. The 2008 financial crisis, one of our generation's earliest memories, was just the beginning of this process.
Then, in 2016, Bernie Sanders came onto the national scene. There was widespread interest in socialism for the first time in decades. But the reformist socialists like Sanders, AOC, and DSA capitulated to the capitalists in every way.
The time for reformist tinkering is long gone. We need to fight for the complete overthrow of capitalism. We need to organize for a socialist revolution in our lifetime. For the first time in generations, the idea of communism resonates with wide layers of society. A 2023 poll found that 20% of young people believe that communism is their ideal economic system. This process of radicalization has transformed the American political landscape.
Look, they even said it themselves.
People believe that communism is their ideal economic system. This process of radicalization has...
What? Dude, so you guys are fucking hypocrites. You can't talk about other people being radical and it being a bad thing, then for your group to be radical and then to be a good thing. That's stupid. Besides, what do you think's gonna happen? We're all just gonna share equally? Nigga, that's not gonna happen. There's gonna be someone on top. It's gonna be what it was. Don't let history repeat itself. A lot of these people are just looking for a way to escape, quick answer, and that's not what it is, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? There's a truth to every saying, and that's why I believe in a lot of sayings, right? Things get worse before they get better. It's one of those things, if you live through life and you go through anything, my nigga, you will know what I mean. Here, proper example. You buy a new game and you're really shitty at it. And you want to quit the game. Okay. Over time, you start playing it more, you start adapting new skills, you start implementing new tactics, and you get better at the game. What happened? What happened? You were bad at it, then you got better. Things get worse before they get better, right? Obviously, you know, I'm not saying the shit that we're living through is anything spectacular, right? Farthest thing from it. A lot of people are slaves to democracy, to capitalism. A lot of people are tricked into working solely for the fact it's for survival, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Money and everything, man. Money should be respected, it should not be chased. Money should be respected, it should not be chased, bro. Let that shit sink in, because a lot of people, you know, live their life chasing money. You know, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. I'm not. No, because I'm not. You know, you're your own man, you're your own woman, on with you, you gonna do whatever the fuck you want. But like, this is the thing, man. Like, if you value material things over people, over shit, over feelings, over like experiences, over all woo, like whatever, and that's what I mean by respect it, because you know, money makes the world go around, whether we like it or not, right? It's a man-made thing, right? We made it for ourselves, so put some respect on it, but don't be chasing it and acting like it's like a godsend, nigga, because it's not. You know, don't be fucking greedy, and that's what I'm trying to say. But back to this video, I mean, we're gonna finish it, but I just find some of the points kind of stupid. It's like, I feel like instead of, you know, going through the effort and actually putting up a fight with our superiors and our political fuck ass niggas who are actually causing all this harm. And that's the other thing, it's like you can only scapegoat something so long before you start to realize that, you know, the individual is the problem. You know, it's like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of mistrust in this generation, there's a lot of drug abuse, there's a lot of this, there's a lot of that. But none of it's going to get solved until the individual realizes that they are partially to blame for society's outcome, right? As in, so without. We are all shit, so society is all shit. And that's not me saying everyone is shit, all cool with you. It's just a fucking example, so calm the fuck down, right? But look, bro, like I know a lot of people who just stick home, right? Who don't do shit. I know a lot of people who just fucking, you know, who abuse drugs and hide from their feelings. You know, I know a lot of people who have no motivation to get out of bed. I know a lot of people who do this, who do that. That's not this ain't none of them. You feel me? Because everybody's going through some shit, you know. But change is important. It is to us our only goal to keep on evolving as humans, right? So why let something like this set us back? Why let your own mind set you back when you are responsible for your own happiness, right? Happiness is a choice at the end of the day. My fan got the fucking video cut off like the minute I finished spitting my shit, nigga. But yeah, you are responsible for your own happiness, man. If you choose not to be happy, that's on you. If you want to choose to be sad, it's all you. It's all mental. It's all in your head. It's all about how you perceive life and how you think, how you use your conscious and subconscious mind. It's all up to you. But let's actually move on with the video.
Has transformed the American political landscape, but it is only the beginning.
The next 10 or 20 years will look nothing like the last 80, and we need to prepare. The burning task of our generation is to organize these tens of millions of communists.
But it's only the beginning.
The next 10 or 20 years.
Motherfuckers over here, I see what y'all doing. Clickbaiting ass niggas, bro. This has nothing to do. This is the Black Lives Matter shit. If you actually wanted to, okay, look, to be fair, I understand that, you know, they haven't actually started making any changes, any actual like growth with their shit. So like, I understand why it is that they're using older footage to make the implication seem that there are people rising up to this occasion and to their, you know, to their shit. It's not cool though. Don't proceed. Don't miss. Oh my god, nigga. What am I trying to say? Don't deceive people, bro. You know what goes around comes around, nigga. But alright, shit. Alright, nigga.
nothing like the last 80, and we need to prepare. The burning task of our generation is to organize these tens of millions of communists into a united political force.
We need to bring this new generation of communists together into a disciplined and professional organization.
With roots in every workplace, campus, union, and
Organization. Bro, this shit is not no organization, nigga. That's where niggas get it wrong, bro. You know what I think when I think organizations? Money, corruption, power. It's like, man, these niggas are gonna do the same shit, bro. And they're gonna be over here thinking they're fighting for a good cause when the whole time they're just trying to get money. You know? They're like, bro, they're saying it all in their video. I'm not making this shit up. Like, they're using these words specifically, right? They're using these words for a reason. But let's see.
class neighborhood. Already, tens of thousands of young people are ready to get organized in the real world.
No shit, it would be young people, bro. These niggas are dumb. Oh my god, bro. Go up to any nigga on the street, any girl on the street, nigga, ask them if Jupiter is a planet. They're probably gonna say it's a fucking moon, nigga. On my soul, bro. These niggas on my fucking. Just because you go to college, don't mean shit. Especially with this type of shit, bro. Especially when you're ignorant to your own problems. Fix yourself before you go out fixing society, nigga. On God.
To reach them.
Hundreds and thousands of us have realized that the power of workers flows from our numbers, and that as isolated individuals, we can achieve nothing.
We can't keep passively scrolling on Twitter, listening to leftist podcasts.
Dude, it's like you do it to yourself. What are y'all niggas on about, bro? Oh my god. Imagine getting on Twitter to read the. Oh my god, bro. Who the fuck are these niggas, man? Bro, get some fucking help. Go live your life, nigga. Go outside and get some dick, bitch. Go outside and get some pussy, nigga. What the. Okay, I might be over exaggerating. Self-inflicted. See what I mean? It's like, man, you get on Twitter to do that. You're doing that to yourself, nigga. It's like, people don't listen to you.
YouTube. The popularity of online communism is a symptom of the changing consciousness, but it offers no real solution. Our duty as communists is not to discuss or debate our ideas in the abstract, but to get to work building an organization that can carry these ideas.
See, there they go again. Organization. Let's actually search up the definition of organization, right? What's the definition of organization?
Organization means an organized body of people with a particular purpose, especially a business, society, association, etc. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No, I'm okay, thank you, bitch. Especially a business. Like, I'm not making this shit up when I tell y'all, like, they're using these words for a reason. They're not interested in actually making positive changes. They're more interested in money, in power, in in obtaining what they do not have. Alright, cool.
Into the class struggle. We need a new party.
A revolutionary party of action.
A genuine communist party.
Look, all I'm saying is communism didn't work for them other niggas. You think it's gonna work for us? Like, dude, we are worse off than them other niggas, bro, right now. You know? Like, excuse all the famine and all the fucking, wars going on. We're not better off, right? That's what I'm trying to say. But it's our perspective, bro. You think the Western, right, it's gonna be better off of communism? It's like, bro, instead of, it's so stupid to me because, like, our generation is filled with a lot of great minds, nigga, and I've seen it, right? I've seen it in the streets, man. I see it in my friends. I see it in the things that I see every day. I see it in the movies. I see it in the arts. I see it in the music. Inspirational, my nigga. I would never give it up for nothing. But it pisses me off when I see shit like this because don't repeat history is what I'm trying to say. Like, it didn't work for niggas before. Just because we're more advanced doesn't mean we're not saved from the same fate. We're gonna turn, and to be quite honest, I don't know too much about, like, actual communism, like what it was back then. I just know from, like, the basics of it, where everyone is supposed to be equal, but nobody in communism is equal. There will always be someone on top that is not equal. By its own definition, that shit is not equal. It's like, bro, make y'all up y'all fucking mind, man. I don't know. It truly is just kind of retarded if you ask me. Like, you know what, man, I'm sick and tired of working. I'm not gonna work no more. I wish someone would work for me, go up and share with me. Like, damn, I really wish. Communism. Communism. Communism, alright. Alright. Like communism? Like, man. Communism? Communism. Democracy? Communism. Like democracy? Communism. One little sorry right there. Alright. Alright. You know what, guys? I'm dedicating my life to communism. I'm dedicating my life to communism. I'll be right back. This thing is hard to breathe. Just zoom in and go like this. Not zoom in, walk towards you and go like they can.
Like.
It's okay if you didn't set up this time.
Hold on.
That's right, guys. I'm a communist now. If you couldn't tell by all the red I'm wearing, red. Got red shoes. Got a red shirt. Got a red thing. Got my red thing. Got red. Right, I'm communist. That's the one. You know, I got What else do I have that's communist? My communist Old Spice swagger scent of Carol wood deodorant. Right, I have I got my communist flashlight. My communist flashlight, right? It's pretty cool. It's communist, right? It's red. It's communist. I'm communist. Couldn't tell I'm communist. Hey guys, I'm communist. I'm communist. I'm communist. Fuck democracy. Am I right, guys? Fuck democracy. I'm communist. Yeah, I'm communist. So when do we start? When do I start getting all the money? When do I get my potatoes? You get me? I'm hungry. I want potatoes. When do I get my potatoes? Yeah, my mom's a communist. I'm a communist. I can show y'all my wardrobe. Right, it's filled with communists. My bed is communist. My socks are not communist. My insides are communist. Right, I bleed. Communist. Communism, guys. This is a social commentary. Communism. Yeah. The consciousness of communism is communism. So like, if communism was communism, it'd be communism. For any of you who don't know, communism is communism. And people who do not believe in communism are communists. So it's like, what are you truly if you are not a communist? I ask myself this every day, right? Because like every day I wake up, ever since I was little, I knew I was a communist, right? Ever since I was little. Like I always knew I wanted to just be a communist. And you know, I'm kind of happy that I got to be the man that I am now, because that means I'm a communist. And it's like, if I'm not a communist, what am I? If I'm not a communist, like, you need to ask yourself these questions. If you're not a communist, what are you? Huh? Are you a leftist? Are you a rightist? Are you a communist? Because I'm a communist. If you're not a communist, you gotta be a communist. Like, if you're not a communist, what are you? You're not a communist? Man. Look, man, it's like, man. Like, look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, what the fuck even is communism? I thought it's just sharing. We're not sharing. You're not getting nothing that's mine, nigga. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're actually not. Like nigga, let any nigga try and touch my shit, bro. I'm not gonna fucking play with y'all. Do not touch my potatoes, bro. They're mine for a reason. They were in the fridge and y'all niggas ate them. Like, bro, they were niggas' potatoes, gang. Like, alright, bro. But, yeah, back to communism, right? I respect Goku, because he's a communist. If you didn't know, you go Super Saiyan God, that's communism. Superman's pretty cool. He has a communism cape. Well, what else do I have that's communist? I have let me go look for more communist shit. Alright guys, after doing some research, I found communist kneading threads, right? I found a communist notebook. Spent $118 this week. That's pretty big. I also found what am I doing, bro? What the fuck is this? What the yeah, I didn't plan this I didn't plan this out. I kind of just got on and decided to make this video on the whim. I mean, the elephant is out of the closet, right? I am an elephant. I'm a fucking communist, so I mean, you can take one look at me, my nigga. You know I'm a communist. You know I'm a communist, my nigga. You know I'm a communist, my nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell me shit though. You know, you feel me? It's like it's a whole bunch of shit, nigga. It's like you could be a Democrat and just, you know, vote for the people in power and be a part of the system. But it's like, do you really want to though? It's like, do you really have any power in that? It's like, man, the more I think about it, the more communism is the right move, because at least then we all have one consensus, and it's about sharing, man. It's about being the people, man. It's about being part of a group, man. It's part of being socialist, man. Whew, can't believe it, man. I'm a communist. I'm a communist. I'm no better than Hitler. Oh man, yeah, you fucking niggas got it twisted, bro. What the fuck? Like, I'm gonna keep saying this, right? Because it's just the truth of the matter in the end of the day. Yeah, if it didn't work before, why the fuck would it work now, right? And obviously our system is broken, right? There's aspects of democracy that just do not work, especially when it comes to picking our leaders or people that we choose to represent us, because half the time these people are just corrupt and are looking for easier ways to get in positions of power. But we also need to recognize that we are the people electing them, right? And we as the people, if we can elect them, we should be able to unelect them. You know, it shouldn't be up to the Congress or whatever the fuck it is. We should be able to have the power to take people out of working. Like, people already do it. Like, you have people on the internet have already proven to themselves and to me, right, that they have enough power to do that. Cancel culture exists for a reason, but we're using it on the wrong people, man. Canceling these fucking celebrities for saying fucking stupid shit online. Maybe, I don't know, focus that energy onto the people who are actually fucking you over. There's a new thought, right? Because this energy exists, you know, this exists out there for a reason, right? How about you, instead of using it for stupid shit that doesn't matter in the end of the day, we actually use it in a way that's going to benefit us, right? Because all this energy is going to waste, right? Oh, we should cancel Nicki Minaj because she's too dummy thick. It's like, nigga, what y'all niggas on, bro? We should cancel Dream because he's a fucking... I mean, no, that makes sense. We should cancel Gumball for saying... we should cancel iDubbbz for being a cuck. It's like, man, we should cancel Filthy Frank for his past. We should cancel Joji. It's like, man, y'all niggas get on my nerves, bro. Oh my god, y'all niggas are fucking slow. Y'all niggas sound some stupid, dumpy. Fucking. Like, and it's cool. It's not cool, but it's cool. You know, because it's like I'm saying, things will always get worse before they get better. If we start to actually utilize the things that we have and the things that we have made for ourselves, like cancel culture. Cancel culture doesn't have to be something bad. It's perceived as bad, right? Because people are always using it to silence people, to like, you know, keep their agendas up and to like keep certain things from being exposed to the truth. And it's like, it's stupid at the end of the day, because the truth will always come out regardless of what anyone thinks, right? It hurts for sure, man, you know, like if you're a slut and somebody tells you you're a slut and it's gonna hurt you because you're a slut and you don't want to admit it or something, like, man, that's on you. But in that same aspect, you gotta self-reflect on why people say shit like that, right? Especially with cancel culture, because cancel culture is, for me at least, hit or miss, right? Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. There's perfectly good reasons, not excuses, reasons towards why someone should get canceled, but there are also really stupid reasons. Someone being a pedophile, hey, perfect. Hey, go cancel that nigga. He should learn from his mistakes. This is the repercussions to his actions, right? You know what isn't fair? Someone saying his opinion, right, on anything, getting canceled, losing his job, losing his livelihood, losing any possibility of future jobs, losing any business opportunities. Like, that's just bogus, right? That's where shit should like be drawn the line at, like, you know, hurting people who don't deserve it, right? And honestly, I don't even think it's that worth, because hey, man, what goes around comes around. You know, if you aren't tolerable with the people that you hate the most, then nobody's gonna show you that same respect. Nobody's gonna give you that same benefit of the doubt. Nobody's gonna, you know, give you the opportunity to learn and to grow, right? Perfect example is EDP 445. That nigga did not learn. So you get me? But like, you know, like people were giving him the benefit of that. People were like, man, if he wants to change, he will. All cool with it, but he didn't. So that was a missed opportunity on his hand, you know. He can't take responsibility for his own actions, so he's just gonna keep going down this whole loop of him being the same nigga, but you know, in the end of the day, everything happens for a reason. I do not believe in the Communist Party. If it was not clear, it's all satire. In case any of you fucking dumbasses take this any way out of context. Shouts out to my boy Nathan. I know that nigga was a communist for sure, man. Hey, I remember you, broski. Ain't nothing gonna change, my nigga. Shouts out to the most, man. Oh God. But yeah. Oh, right. And let's actually go back to the video, right? I kind of did this after this whole after the whole skit, if you can call it a skit. It was just me ranting about being communist. The joke was not funny. Dude, I can't be wrong. I know. You don't gotta tell me. Like, but going back to the actual thing,
Son, we are guided.
Here, I'm
committed to organizing a new victory on these same lines. We base ourselves on the most advanced ideas in the history of human thought, Marxism. We are guided by the ideas of Marx and Engels, the method of Bolshevism, and the legacy of the Russian Revolution. And as Lenin explained long ago, it is too late to form the party in times of explosion and outburst. The party must be in a state of readiness to launch activity at a moment's notice.
In other words, we need to build the Revolutionary Party now, so we're prepared in the future. With this instrument, our class will be able to end capitalism once and for all.
Communism is not just a good idea or an identity. We're not interested in people who just want to talk. We dedicate ourselves to conquering the ideas of Marxism. Intervening.
So you gotta, it's like I'm saying, man, notice what they're saying. Destroy capitalism. Conquer. It's like, you know, they're not stupid, right? They know what they're saying. They know what their intentions are. They're making it pretty clear with how they're describing everything in the video. You know, you can go check out the rest of the video. I'll have it linked in the description if you like want to go check it out for whatever fucking reason. But just understand that they're telling you all this stuff in the context that it's great, that it's amazing, that it's, you know, it is what it is. But just like with everything in life, it's a yin and yang, man. It might be good for X, Y, and Z, but it's also bad for A, B, C. You get me? For the same reasons why someone might be into communism, right, could be the total opposite reasons why someone is into democracy and capitalism. Capitalism in itself, I don't think it's a bad thing, right? It's a tactic for manipulation. It's a lot of things. It's like, it's a way to enslave people, but only if you let it, right? Because a lot of people are really materialistic. So what is it that they're doing? They're always searching out, they're always trying to get more. But when will that stop? When will it end? When would you be satisfied with what you have? And it's like I'm saying, it's all mind, it's all perspective. If you, as the individual, do not come to its senses and start to realize that the problems in society is a reflection of us as the individual, then what is it that's going to change in the end of the day? Nothing will change. Wait, hold on. Back to what I was saying, right? Blaming whatever like government system that we have in place is just an excuse to hide from the real issue, which is the individual. Because there's something I've noticed a lot, especially like in movies that are based around revolution in society, is that society is the reason that we are like this, when that is not true. Society is the way it is because we are the way we are, right? You can only blame something so much until you need to like find this retrospect and self-reflect on your own actions and your own way of thinking that leads other people to think like you. It's like I said earlier, when we talk, it's an energy exchange, right? I am giving you my intention, I'm giving you my energy, and I'm getting it back. It's getting reflected. You know what happens with that? If you go up to someone feeling shitty, feeling bad, feeling sad, you're exchanging that energy to them, right? I know this ain't no Goku shit, man. Like this is basic. This is common sense. If you understand, you understand it. If you don't, then you're lost, my nigga. Go learn, right? Go get informed. Stop being so fucking ignorant. But it's one of those things, man. It's like, well, J13K and Y3X, how can you say that when society is the reason why people are so depressed? And society is the reason, and society is holding us back, and society, if society wasn't this, and if society wasn't that, like, do you not hear what you're doing? You're trying to put your problems onto something else. Society is how you see it. Society is a projection. It is what you feel on the inside that you see on the world outside, right? And that's not always going to be the case there, you know, just because you know there are a lot of bad things that happen on a day. There's a lot of bad things that happen on a day. There's a channel that I used to see that was a Red Pill channel called Legion of Men. Made a really interesting video on the life of yacht models and people and girls who go on yachts. Really sad, really disgusting. You know, there's a lot of pedophilia going on. There's a lot of like exchange. It's basically like a human trafficking service for sex, if you want to put it bluntly. It's really sad, you know. And a lot of the times, you know, this is just how society is right now because we let it be like that, man. You know, all those girls, as bad as it sounds, they're responsible for their own actions, man. If they don't want to get treated like some, you know, like some bitches and, you know, and be all this and be all that and be abused by the people who are paying them and to be humiliated, then don't do it. It's as simple as that. But like, people don't want to take responsibility for their actions, and now the people are just looking for a way to blame something, to blame anything, because you know what's easier to do? Blame other people than to reflect on yourself and your own characters and your own like ideals, you know. So that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you took something from this in the end of it. Just understand, man, that like at the end of the day, man, like, you know, at the end of the day, man, but like you are, man, but like you are what you are, man. In all seriousness, yeah, don't the fuck, nigga, like, dude, communism, no. Like, no, I don't know who the fuck. I'm pretty sure this shit started off as a fucking prank or something, man. They were like, you want to start a communist party with me? A communist party? But dude, will we get expelled if we start a communist party? Go make the flyers, you little fucking femboy. KK. It's like, bro, like, though, like, I don't know who the fuck came up with that idea, but one of the stupidest ideas I've heard in a while. Next to yeah, this one takes the cake. I can't think of nothing. Dude, before we actually end the video, I want to go on a little rant. I went to IHOP the other day because I seen the Berry Box 12's video on the Sonic IHOP menu, and I got the eggs and Benedict. I got this shit. Blew me that these niggas gave me a fried egg, bro. Nigga, I understand that it's late. I understand it's 10 p.m. But bro, if I want fucking eggs, the Benedict kick. Like, nigga, I expect poached eggs. You know what I mean? Like, man, at least make it as advertised in the fucking promotions, man. At least have the ham underneath the egg, my nigga. At least have the courtesy to give me poached eggs. I'm paying for the poached egg, nigga. Oh my fucking. Potatoes were so super fucking good though. I'm not gonna lie to you though. I drowned them in Tabasco and ketchup, but like they were pretty good. You know, they were well seasoned. As long as like it was like potato, you know, like salt and pepper came to it. You know, they could have added some Cajun, I don't know, some fucking garlic, some onion powder. I don't know, a little bit of, maybe not thyme, but maybe a little bit of paprika. I don't know, some shit, nigga, to spice it up. But it was not that bad. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Shout out to all my P's, man. Oh, I didn't even do the proper intro. But yeah, man. For my brother Dilo at the county. That's actually free Dilo. I was like 017 Dilo. You should go check out my grade. How you wanna go with it, man? Go check out. Go check this shit out if you're interested. Right, I just be posting on it. You know, just a little. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing a little bit of that. Do whatever you want. At the end of the day, this world is just for the taking. It's all in your mind. And if you are sad, check in with someone. Yeah, shout out to the P's. You know, that's Magnum, it's Tank, and that's Stella. You know, shout out to my brother No Say. You know, whatever we do, we won't say, nigga. So, you know, my brother at the county. So, yeah. I gotta stay safe.